me give you a little rundown of this. So, every year I post a picture of Nakara in her werewolf form. This has been a yearly tradition of mine since about 2022. I want to say so. 2022 and 23, I have posted a piece of Where Kara. I will show you the previous iterations before we get into today's, because this time we're going to be working on the new 2024 Where Kara art. So let's get number one here. So this is the original OG, first ever Where Kara art that I did for the holidays. So this was the 2022 version. I went for the classic, werewolf in the like lumberjack flannel type of look. I just thought, I was like, you know what? I've never drawn Where Kara wearing clothes, so this seemed like a good fit. And then last year, which so far has been my personal favorite of my own, well, two Where Kara pieces, is this one with her looking extra menacing, extra ferocious. So I did this one last year, and I got to thinking. Thank you, I appreciate that. Hey, welcome in, Fun Dragon. So I got to thinking, and I was like, what do I want to do for the pose this year? Because I was having some struggles. It's why I'm starting so late on my Where Kara art. Normally I would start a little earlier. But I was having some struggles trying to figure out what I thought would suit Nakara best for this year. And I was looking at some art of werewolves, and then it hit me. I haven't drawn her doing the classic, like, werewolf howling at the moon pose. So, once I get this fixed here, that is what we're going to be doing for 2024 this year. I did a sketch on a little piece of paper while I was at my job not too long ago. So, I got this right here. Now, it's obviously not great. I did this on paper during a shift, so the quality's not the best, obviously. But that's okay. This was just enough for me to kind of get the idea of where I wanted this piece to be heading. And so this is what we're going to be working on today. Now, the other thing I want to note before we get started in is I am trying a new thing out with my art streams. I had been a little frustrated with my art streams previously, in that I was worried that I wasn't talking enough, and I was trying to pressure myself to talk more. But a thing about me when it comes to art is generally I generally like to be quiet. I usually, kind of stop talking, I focus on the music, focus on the piece, and I kind of forget the environment around me. So, hence, Twitch people will see this. I'm calling these low mic streams, just so there's this expectation of, like, if I go silent, it's not because I'm ignoring you guys, it is because I am kind of, like, in the zone with my work. Now, that doesn't mean I'm not gonna notice the chat. I will try to keep up with chat as best as I can. I just want to be clear that if I go silent, if I stop talking, it's nothing personal. But the bright side too, for especially my Twitch folks over here, is I have my lovely TTS pet Nevermore, who can help get my attention back into the game. So Nevermore, why don't you say hi to the chat? Let's see here. Here he is.
Hi, chat.
So yeah, that's Nevermore for you guys. So yeah, if you want, he's 500 channel points on my Twitch, and if you really need to get my attention, with something you want to tell me, Nevermore is probably the best bet for doing that. But enough of the chit chatting, the blabbering, all of that yapping. Let's get into what we came here for, which is art. So I'm gonna try and do my best to, like, do what I had drawn here. I'll look up some werewolf poses too. There's one piece in particular I was really looking at the other day. Yeah, there it is. So I'll use that, and also have some real life like pictures of wolves howling to try and do my best to replicate what a werewolf would look like howling. So let's see here. I think I'll start with the nose. That should help me figure out the best way to do this. Now, I remember with let me look at Werkara 2023 here in particular. Yeah, I gave her a pretty big schnoz. So I gotta make sure that her schnoz do be honkin'. Let's get a bigger schnoz here. I think her nose can be bigger. I like my werewolves with a honkin' schnoz, you know. There we go. I gotta remember being that she is howling and she's making like an awoo like facial expression. She is going to have a slightly different facial shape. Let me see here. No, I still kept it rounded. Yeah, there we go. Now I am going to personally be of the vibe of keeping her eye open. Now I want to exaggerate that like snarl a little bit more. Okay. Hey, what's up, Adeptus? How you doing? I'm trying to, like, hold on. You know, I'll come back to the eye a little bit later. It's just, something about it right now is just not working for me. But I can do this. So I'm debating if I really want to make her, like how I want to make this facial expression, because, like, you know, where wolves do kind of like cup their mouths a little bit to make like that ooh look with their snouts, but it's not really quite like the ooh that like you and I make. I could. If I make it closer to the wolf. Ah! Dang it, I was afraid of that. There goes my camera. My camera, chat, does not like to sit on my tablet whilst I draw. And I don't know if it's just because of the vibrations of my hand or what it is, but so yeah, sometimes that happens, unfortunately. I think maybe I need to make the snout thinner too, because doing like an awoo. I can come back to it too. It might be best to like work on some other pieces of her and not get too caught up in one spot or another. If I do, I might not get it to look the way I want it to. Let me see, her should be here. I wonder, you know what? Hold on. It might also be the angle of her snout too, now that I'm looking at it. Because if her eye, I go back to the other like wolf image I was looking at. So maybe it's just that I needed it to do that. Try that. Better. Once I get her schnoz, though, maybe it'll look the way I'm wanting it to. And I will also let you guys know that this may be a shorter stream than I do. Usually I try to go for 3 hours, but I have just been informed by my work today that I am actually going to be coming in 2 hours earlier for my shift, so I'm gonna have to get some extra sleep tonight if I want to, you know, not pass out on the job. And something about this face just ain't looking right. Let me... Because, like, I like the way it is in the drawing, in the sketch. Let's see, let me try and get, like, an image of a wolf and, like, a real wolf and overlay that on the top. And then let's see what happens. Flip that so it's facing the right way. Lower its opacity. I mean, sometimes the best reference you can get is real life. Just at least enough to get the snout the way I want it. It's not rotation. What are you doing? Rotate. That helps a little bit. So let me go ahead and like try to get this face. Because if I can get it with the wolf here, with the real wolf, then maybe I can get it with how I want it to look. Yeah, it's pretty good. Does have a tooth. I'm trying to find where's his tooth at? Like right there. That looks better. Yeah, having that real wolf head overlaid over the top really helps. But I think I still want to exaggerate that, like, snarling howl, though. Let me put it back for now. We'll come back to the face, because it's gonna be something I'm gonna want to keep tweaking with, that is for sure. Cute fella! Where's the fella at? Are there cute fellas in my area? My phone's being like, there are cute fellas in your area. Do 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 do. One, two. Whoop. Yeah, the other thing about this is I'm not gonna see the other side of her face. So if I want to have her stop, I keep drawing on the wrong layer. Stop. Let me look at the other work here piece. I might have to lower her eye a bit. Or either that or just give her a bigger forehead. For that Crash Bandicoot looking ass. Whoop. I hate when my brush doesn't switch over when I want it to. Get it down. Little pointy. Hey, welcome in, Aster. That's cool. That's nice. I could also just howling at the moon without me. I mean, do you want to howl at the moon with me? Like, all you gotta do is ask. Kinda toxic. What do you mean? What did I do? Yeah, put it back. Put it back. I like the first face. Put it back. Yeah, better. Her big ol' schnoz, her big ol' schnooter up here. Okay. So I think I got that, so that means now... You're not friends with me on Discord? We're not? Well then, brother, add me. That's what you did? I did? When did I do that? There we go. Gotta get her. I always make her extra floofy. I like me a floofy girly. Look at that fuzz. Oh, she's so floofy. She go, ah, woo. Now I gotta make sure this goes, towards the back here. She go, ah, woo. I never accepted it? What? Hold on, let me take a look. Okay, I see it now. I do not remember this, but I will accept it now. There we go. All has been remedied. Cute fellas rapidly approaching your location. Oh, I totally didn't see that. Sorry, Red Nox. I was looking at reference. Hi, Red Nox. Eating some potato salad? Oh my god. See, this is what I mean. I keep failing to catch up on chats because I get so focused on the art. I definitely get a little lost in the sauce when I'm arting. Aster, are you aware that there are cute fellas in our area? Oh, that is not what I want. Alright, now comes the fun part. Now I have to look up musculature structure. I'm one of them? Chat, when did I become a guy? This is news to me. You know, actually, you know, chat, that's one of the things I'm gonna do later on as a TikTok. Are you guys familiar with that audio that's like, you know, I'll go right up your nose! Ha! Whoa, whoa, whoa! You wouldn't hit a woman! Oh! That's a woman? That's what I'm gonna do, that one with Nakara, because I have seen so much in all of my werewolf images, werewolf TikToks, that people are like, oh, what a handsome guy, what a cute fellow, what a handsome boy he is, and I'm like, I have a dick now? When did that happen? Do. Alright, there we go. Gotta get her nice, juicy, musculature shoulders, because who doesn't love... We love... Everybody in chat, say it with me. We love muscular women. I gotta sneeze. Oh, God. Sorry, not sorry. There we go. Alright, now I must look at the human musculature structure. Hey, that's alright. No problem. But I personally like to make my ladies strong. Hence why Nakara is the absolute unit you see before you. She is a goddamn unit. I feel like her arm should do this. There we go. I must make sure she is properly muscled. And with the biggest of beams. Playing Sudden Strike for a North America campaign. Ooh, I don't know what Sudden Strike is. That's a new one to me. Yo, who is that? Oh, I gotta move this out of the way. Yo, Aster, welcome in. Welcome to the pack. Alright, let me look at the beans and how I did them last year. Before you... Okay. I thought I was already falling. That's fine. Listen, I've done that before. No hard feelings. If you didn't follow, that's okay. Believe me, there are so many I was really embarrassed this one time because I've known my boyfriend's friend, his name is The Exterminator, go follow him on Twitch, for quite a while actually, like, you know, pretty much since the beginning of knowing my boyfriend. And I only recently found out after over a year of knowing him that I didn't follow his account. And I felt so embarrassed. Like, I was trying to find any way to follow him when he was offline because I just didn't want to see the shame of me popping up for the first time in his follower list after over a year of friendship. I mean, I'm sure he's not gonna be like, oh my god, like, Nakara's known me for over a year and she didn't follow me. How could she? But, you know, in my brain, that's what I thought it would be. I just need to get her big ol' meaty palms. It's basically a World War II Command and Conquer game. Ah, I see. Her big ol' strong arms so she can, you know, give you the best huggies in the world. I feel like Nakara would be a great hugger with how strong she is in her werewolf form, you know? Like, look at these meaty arms, like, that's good hugging material right there. She would give the best hugs for sure. Alright, let me check something out. Oh, no, my Pinterest. My Pinterest helped me. I was looking at a reference the other day. Aha! There it is. I found it. Chat, like, Pinterest is my savior. It is my god. My religion is Pinterest because it has all of my art references on it. There we go. Now, I don't know if this is how the torso is supposed to be, but I'm doing it like that anyway. Oh, woo. I'm getting so much better at muscular structure? God damn. I love muscular werewolf women. I gotta make a version of Nakarin that, like, somebody sent me the background for it of, like, I saw it the other day, which was like, we love, like, muscular women, or, like, muscular furry women. And I was like, oh my god, wait, that'd be perfect for Nakara. Considering I always make her, like, shredded as shit when she's a werewolf. Okay, now I just need to see here how I did these. There we go. I like to give Nakara really large beans. Just cause, like, I still draw her with the, like, the 4, fingers of, like, a human in her werewolf form. Which I kind of find funny, because in her furry form, I give her 3 fingers and a thumb. But in her, like, her muscular werewolfy form, she has the standard 4 fingers. Why I do this, I do not know, frankly. The world may never know. It's just what I do. Alright, let me give her clawsies. Every good werewolf has clawsies. Go. I also give her really big hands, too, I've noticed. As I'm drawing her, I give her huge-ass hands. Now, I think what I did here is a little wrong, so let me try and correct what I've done here, because I've noticed when it comes to the body, I've kind of done her a disservice. In that, it's like, in that I've made her torso kind of short. I'm noticing that now. So I'm gonna try and elongate it just a little bit. Because really, her torso should be longer than this. Rail fanning? Does that mean, like, going to look for trains and such? I would assume that means to look for trains, yes? Yeah. Ah. Nice. There we go. That's a little better. I think there's still something wrong with her torso, though. Filming and taking the pictures of them? Ah. I think for that one it worked, but let me look at the 2022 one and make sure I'm not, like, crazy. Yeah, okay, I think what I need to do is I need to make her belly, like, this part of her belly fan out a little more. Or maybe make it a little smoother altogether. Because there's something with her, like, her crotch that's not reading well for me. Okay. I think that did it. I have to put some swaz on it, Gromit. Oh, cool! Top beans. I'll have to look at the other one because that should show her leg muscles a little better. If I put any leg muscles on her. I don't know if I really gave her like super muscular legs. Or... Oh, I opened it twice. Whoopsies. I just gave her her kneecaps, but she's got a thickums. She's supposed to be a thickums McGee. Like so. If anything, her knee should probably be... Or this thigh should probably be a lot thicker. She may be a werewolf, but she does still have very juicy legs. That's one of the things I like with my werewolves. I am drawing my werewolf character. She is howling at the moon because I have yet to actually do that, so... I've decided today is the day we shall change that. Hold on. I gotta try and I'm gonna try and pick a line here because the line is supposed to go kind of like this. So I think what I need to do actually is make this leg come in a little more. You know, let me go look at that reference I was looking at of the original werewolf here. Yeah, okay, so it kind of like twists in the thigh, so to speak. Or not the thigh, the what do you call it? Like the calf muscle, almost. Is how this one I'm following does it. Alright, now it's time to get her bing. I'm gonna make this enlarge the photo here a little bit so I can see while I do this. And see how I previously did her toes, because I give her very big toes, like kind of long toes. Should give her like, because her foot is twisting here, so let's see. And then like this. And the last toe. There we go. So now we'll do the similar thing, but on the other side. Yeah, I am hand drawing it. I don't know how else you would draw it. There's pretty much only one way to draw, and that's with your, you know, pencil. Or, well, I mean, this is still technically a pencil, because it's digital, but it's a digital pencil. There we go. Oh, you meant like it looks like it's being pencil drawn? Yeah, that is because I choose a specific brush for my sketches to make it, to like replicate the look of pencil. I think I need to make these toes a little bigger, I'll be real. Up a little bit more, down like this. Yeah. that's fine. Get her big clawsies on her toes. Big clawed toes. My goal is to at least finish the sketch tonight, because I'm gonna be tired if I don't go to bed early. Not only do I hate having early shifts, but I hate having early shifts when I'm not prepared, like mentally prepared for them. Because for my shift tomorrow, I wasn't originally supposed to go in until 8:30, and I had asked my scheduler previously, like, who was my lead at my work. I was like, so, like, you're sure I'm not gonna have to come in early, right? And they're like, yeah, you'll be fine. We have somebody else here, so, like, you shouldn't have to worry about it. Come to find out today, my manager told me that I am to come in at 8:30, like, by 8:30 now instead of 10. And I was just like, you've got to be kidding me. Because I was not mentally ready for that. Do I have problems with perfectionism? Yeah, definitely. I used to struggle hard with perfectionism, when it came to my work, because, you know, I wanted my work to be the best that it could be. And, like, that's not to say, like, I don't want it to be the best that it could be anymore, because I still do. But when I went through, because I went through video game, art school, which, like, if you think art school is already hard, video game art school makes it even harder. And they really kicked my butt in there to, like, not get too attached to perfectionism. Since when it comes to, like, how video games work, like, the deadlines were extremely tight. You'd have to do a lot of work. And more often than not, the motto was kind of just like, you know, get it as good as you can and get it out there. Like, you know, you stick to the deadlines, essentially, because ideally, like, you know, they were training us for a AAA industry, so, like, generally speaking, in AAA, like, you're not going to get extra time to meet your deadline. Like, you need to get it done and you need to get it out. So that kind of, like, set me on the expectation of, like, you know, don't make it perfect, don't worry about it being perfect, just get it done. And yeah. And that isn't to say I don't still want to make everything perfect, because there'll be days where I just, like, keep working at a piece over and over again. But I think mostly, like, reminding myself that, like, you know, it's never going to be perfect, that eventually you have to put the art away, or else you're just going to overwork it to death. Because there is such thing as doing too much on your art. You can absolutely ruin a good or a fantastic piece, even, by, like, just constantly nitpicking it, constantly trying to find the faults with it and correct those. Let's take a look here. Oh, gorgeous. Yeah, if another thing too is, like, if you're struggling with your art in that, like, oh, thank you. But if you're struggling with your art in that, like, you think, like, maybe it could be, like, your shapes aren't good, you know, something is off. Actually, you want to know something fun, Evergreen? I just used a real wolf's face for her head, and I drew over that. Which is kind of what I'm referring to as, like, using studies. Whether it be, studying somebody else, or studying, like, reality. Like, you know, for Nakara here, since I'm going with, like, a werewolf face and I want it to look realistic enough, I just used a real wolf to draw her face with. But, like, for dragons, because I am also a dragon artist. I love drawing dragons. They're one of my favorite things to draw. In fact, let me try and find a couple dragon pieces I've made. I've made a couple of different kinds of dragons, ranging from like cartoonish and silly to like, you know, menacing and like semi-realistic. Generally I have my own style. Like, here we go. This one is kind of old, but this is one I did a while ago of Legend of Spyro Dragon. Like, trying to make him in my own style. So, like, I did, like, the Legend of Spyro here. Oh, yeah, Spyro is one of my favorite video games of all time. I love Spyro. In fact, here's another one I did of Nakara is in, like, a Spyro reignited style with, her bird Nevermore as her Firefly. So, like, this one you can see has, like, completely different shading than, like, the Spyro one. This one has, like, finished line art. This one has, like, a bunch of different shading, like, more realistic shading. And then, I guess Chumbo will probably be the last one I have on here. I have more art on my phone. Where are you, Chumbo? Chumbo. There he is. He's kind of a dragon, I guess. This is Chumbo. I don't really know what I was going for when I drew Chumbo, but I really liked drawing Chumbo. In fact, I liked Chumbo so much, he actually evolved into a full-on 3D model. Let me see, do I have the full version of him? Chumbo. I don't think I have the full version of him, but here is part of the 3D sculpt I did for Chumbo. I have a full one somewhere. I did finish him. He got his wings, he got his arms, and all of his other scales, but this was the 3D sculpt I tried making for Chumbo. One of my first sculpts ever. This was my second sculpt. I tried making a wolf first, and it didn't work out. But I used Chumbo because he has better references. But yeah. So, I draw a lot of dragons. Not as much anymore, mostly because I just stopped dragonifying everything, so to speak. I used to do like a dragonify thing where I'd turn characters into dragons or half dragons. Like a lot. Like a concerning amount. Like, or demons. I like to turn characters into demons as well. Like, I may or may not have done, Chat Noir from Miraculous Ladybug as a demon. I may or may not have turned Bakugo Katsuki from My Hero Academia and Chung Yun from, Genshin Impact into dragons. Don't say he evolved. Nintendo lawyers are everywhere. Oh god, you're right. You're right. I should be careful. So, yeah. But anyway, I'm going off on like a lot of tangents here. What was I? Oh yeah, improving your art. So yeah, doing studies is a great way to improve your art. Particularly with like real life stuff, like Nakara here for instance. Using a real-life wolf as a reference for Nakara was, like, probably the best thing I could have done to make her look better than what I currently had her at. And, like, dragons, too, can, like, also benefit from studying real life. Like, so many dragons, like, sure, they have lizard-like qualities because, you know, like, they're big reptiles, they have scales, stuff like that, but, like, you can get so many, valuable inputs by studying other creatures, like, for instance, a lot of dragons tend to have very dog-like or cat-like anatomy versus lizard-like anatomy. Like, most dragons you see have a very dog-ish look to them. At least when we think of, like, dragons, you know, like Spyro, or, like, the red dragon from D&D, or whatever like that. Actually, I think in D&D lore, dragons are related to cats. In a weird way. I can't remember. I'd have to go look it up. But yeah, or like studying bat wings to make sure your dragons have realistic wings. I personally, like you might have seen with Spyro there, for instance, the one I did of the Legend of Spyro, I tend to give all of my dragons realistic wings, or at least as close to realistic as I can get. That's something I'm trying to work on as of late, like, you know, getting a little more creative with my designs than just every dragon has normal bat wings. In fact, actually, I actually just recently did a creature design from an old piece I did back in college. Here we go. Let me save this, just to make sure I don't lose it. And I will show you guys. So actually, let me show you, let me get my, where's my phone at? I'll show you guys the old piece, and then you guys can compare it to the new piece. Give me a second, I have to go get it. It is on a table over here. There we are. Because I just was, like, bored one night, and I was like, you know, it'd be fun. You know, it'd be fun, like, redrawing something I did a long time ago and, like, trying to iterate on it, now that I have better skills. So give me a minute, I gotta scroll way the fuck back. This was, like, 7 years ago. Whenever 2017 was. Right? 7 years ago? God, that's so long ago. Where is he? It was for a college assignment, actually. I think it was just to create, like, just to create a creature. I don't remember exactly what the prompt was, but... Oh, look, more dragons. Let's see, that's 2019. Not far enough. We need to go deeper. We must go deeper. It's in all black and white, too, so... it's gonna look different. I'm working on it. I will find it. Not that one. I think I'm close. I think I'm near there. I recognize these. Nope, I went too far. Too far. We have delved too deep. Man, I am very bad at finding things when I need to find them, especially when they're out of order compared to how I saw them on a previous thing. Not there, not there. It's black and white. Ah, wait, I found it. There it is. Achievement, we must go deeper. Alright. Alright, I found the little guy. It doesn't have a name, first of all. So, if you're expecting there to be a name, I'm sorry to disappoint you. I do not have one. But let me grab him. So this was the little guy I made back in college. He was some kind of, like, demon dog-esque thing. It was kind of like to, like, not only, push our drawings, but also, like, our understanding of light and stuff. Ow, 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 thank you! Oh! Could it be? It is! Is that Cerberus Lycan, also known as Josh, also known as the greatest mod ever? He has returned to us! Sorry, I'm having a sip. I know, I love him. I don't know what he is, but I love him. So, I actually just did this 2 days ago. And I made him into this. Well, let me turn the, here's the colorless version. I'm gonna make a duplicate with, like, the grays. But yeah, this is the colorless version of the new version I made of it. I have since dubbed it the Astralound, but I'm iffy on the name. The colors especially here need some changing. But this is what he has now evolved into. I'm sorry, I gotta watch out for Nintendo lores. This is what he has, like, transformed into, so to speak. Personally, I think the sketch version makes it look better. So yeah, I tried to keep all the things that made the original design what made it, like the big long ears, the 4 horns, the tail spikes, the same markings and everything. But I just refined it to, like, what I thought would have looked better. So yeah, we have gone from this, we've gone from baby to Awooga. And I love him. I think he would make a great species, like a Fursona species, so if anybody wants to make one of these, you know. I'll have to make rules for it or something, because it would be open species. I'm not that much of a dingus. But, you know, if I can figure out what I would make it fully, then, you know, hey, who knows, maybe you might see a new Fursona species in the future. Anyway. Let me get back to the original, thing we came here for. Which is, I need to draw some fuzzies. For the paws. For the paw pads. It's okay if it isn't perfect, since I will be going over this again anyway. Love how my PC blue screens as soon as you hit yeet. Oh no. Well, I'm glad you're back. I was just saying, I was like, oh my god, is that really Josh? Back to us? I wish I, like, could 3D model better, too, because I would turn the Astrolounds and such into, like, a 3D model for VR chat. Yeah, of course! I don't like to gatekeep art, so, you know, I'm always down for sharing, like, tips and tricks that I have learned. Granted, they may not be useful for everyone, but, they are useful for what I have learned over the years, so... hold on, how did I do her hands again? I think I did her front paws a little differently. Where are you? Where did you go? Yes, because you can't sleep? Ah, that's understandable. Okay, I did make her paw pads different, so... They are supposed to go all the way up to the bottoms of her fingernails here. Go ahead and fix these ones then. Oh, wrong pen. I've done it again. There we are. Get her big old clawsy, her bappers. There we go. Alright, well, you have a good night. Make sure. Did I draw any fuzzies on her tum-tum? I did. I drew some fuzzies on her tum-tum. Let's give her tum-tum some fuzzies. Or no, I think it should be a little higher up. So we know it's her tum-tum and not like her crotch. There we go. She's already got her shoulder fur. Nah, I'm not gonna do that. I think once I get her other colors in, she'll look a little better too. Other details. Don't actually see, like, the tongue or anything while she's howling, so... Let me give her... I think this leg needs to be thicker. She's supposed to be thonky, chunky. How is life treating me? Well, bits of ups and downs, mainly for the ups. I am now in a relationship. I went to TwitchCon to go see him. We had a great time. I've moved out and I am now living on my own as a big girly. As for the downs, I have just been hit with an extremely egregious medical bill for my finances. And, like, all of my things are coming due at the same time. Like, my car needs to be fixed, my dog needs to go to the vet soon. So, you know. It's good and bad. Alright. Now that that's done... half circle... planted. And then we'll have, like, the mountains coming down around. I think that'll be good. And then, of course, we must have the glorious full moon huge behind her. And eventually we'll draw, like, clouds and such, but... I think that is a good start so far. And then let me just, like, put her markings down so I can see how she looks when she's, you know, going to be complete. Yeah, I'm trying my best right now. I have applied for financial aid to try and get my medical bill lowered for me, but so far I have not heard any responses back, so I'm beginning to think that I am going to have to maybe, like, send in another application or something, cuz, like, I'm talking, like, this isn't no, like, oh, you know, it's gonna cost me a couple hundred and, like, you know, I might be rough for a little while. I'm talking, like, this is going to take me, if I go at the payment plan that I'm currently on right now, this is going to take me roughly 4 years to pay off. Like, it's not a small amount. Like, this is going to cost me money for years. I think is what it said. It was like 46 payments divided by 12. Or sorry, 48. What is that? 402 does not tell me anything. Oh yeah, 46 divided by 12. Yeah, 3.8 years, just under 4 years to pay off. So, you know, that's assuming they don't oh, rip. But yeah, that's assuming they don't lower my bill, if the financial aid office can come through for me. But you know, I try to live under the assumption of, like, things are not going to get waived for me, and therefore I'm going to have to, like, figure it out another way. Like some rocks or something. Rocks. Try and do that. Moon is just white? Well, yeah. I mean, the moon usually is generally, like, whitish, white, or, like, with a tint of yellow. Maybe blue. Yeah, now the question is... I think I have like the sketch completed. Like, I like how this looks. I might change that a little bit where her tummy meets the upper part of her chest right here. But yeah. So hopefully things will work out in that regard. At the very least, my car is getting fixed. Because, like, this is a payment, like, thankfully it's not a huge, thing, but, like, you know, it is still gonna set me back a little while, and, like, for those who know me, I do not like taking on debt. Taking on debt freaks me out so bad. No, sorry, Thunder, I've been busy with work and such. I haven't had time. I haven't listened to any music lately until today, actually. I've just been busy with getting the house clean and, trying to get work and all kinds of other things figured out, because, like I was telling, my friend Josh on Twitch there, I am dealing with an extremely large medical bill that I am not prepared to handle at this time. So I'm kind of focused on getting those things all squared away and settled before I do anything else. And sometimes that leads me to forget things I do, or I was going to do. I am a very forgetful person. I just am. But yeah. Oh, another good thing, Josh, my family is coming to visit me in a couple weeks. It's coming up on like 1 or 2 weeks now before they show up. So that'll be nice. It's gonna be my mom and my grandparents, because I'm sure you remember this, Josh. But you know, I don't get along with my dad, and things have not really gotten better in that regard. But I don't have to interact with him anymore. So in a way, it's kind of gotten better for me. At the very least. Because now I am in a place where I cannot be disturbed. There we go. Oh yeah, filling in like some of the spots that need to be darkened is also like looking really nice. Yeah. Like I said, it'll get figured out one way or another, whether it be, you know, I do end up having to pay it off for several years, whether it be I get some financial help from the office, whether my family, who I still have contact, helps me. Who knows? We'll see. I could potentially pay it off in half the time, but first I need to get rid of my credit card. So instead of 3.8 years, I could potentially pay it off in like 2.5 years, but that's after I get my credit card paid off, because the credit card has interest. Thankfully, the medical bill does not. And that also doesn't include, like, you know, for my fellow Americans and such, getting your tax returns. So that can help too. I'm hoping maybe, like, fingers crossed, like, I might have some Christmas money coming that I can funnel into paying off those debts, because the sooner I get the credit card paid off, the sooner I can get my my medical debt paid off. Because not only am I paying off the medical debt, but I'm paying off student loan debt as well. I'm sure my fellow Americans know the feeling. My 20-somethings, 30-somethings, we know the feeling. And I'll be damned if I forsake my the extra amounts I'm putting towards my student loans to pay that one. Because the student loans I want gone. I want gone ASAP, since they're getting interest. I want to pay off the things that have interest first, if I can. and then focus on the things that don't have interest. Because that is generally the way to go. Generally speaking. But you're not here for you're not here for financial advice. You're here for art. You know what? I think I'm done with this piece for now. I'm gonna leave it as is, because I just... Oh, wait. Hold on. I forgot her pawns. I'm silly. A silly goose. See? I'm forgetting things already. Let me get the beans and such finished. And then I will do another sketch, because I still have a little bit of energy left in me. I can do another sketch. Which is actually kind of funny, because it's from Party Animals. So let me get the sketch for that one. I also drew this one at work. I will get that posted. Bring it on over. We'll say goodbye to the Astroland. New. Do another, where's my 1080 by 1080? There it is. Do another 1080 by 1080. Grab it from me Discord, which, by the way, I have a Discord if you want to join. And bada bing, bada bop. Oh, too large. Large photo, hold on. Yoink. Yoink. If any of you have played Party Animals, you may know that you can pick up your friends. Well, I found out I can pick up my friends. Specifically my boyfriend. So, you know, I had to abuse that and try to get him to take photographs with me. He did not like that. So, he ends up usually kicking me in the face every game. But, that doesn't stop me from trying! So I'm gonna draw this one now. Let me take a look here at the Party Animals icons. Oops. Get rid of that. Because they're very round, they're very chubby. So I want to try and refine this a little bit. Or here. Because their legs actually, like, their legs and their tummies, like, hit the floor. Like, their legs are really not much, taller than their tummies. Go. Try and refine it to make it look. You want to play that so much? Yeah, it is hilarious. A friend of mine got it for me to play for a stream, and it was so much fun. It was just as much fun as I was expecting. Because I'd seen gameplay of Party Animals before. I just never had it. So, it was definitely a good game. Get this little potato body. They have a pretty big head too, so. I think it's a little too big. I think the size I have it is just about right. And yeah, they have pretty long arms, so that'll work. How I have her right now should work perfectly fine. Nah, actually, I don't like that. I think, hold on, I'm gonna change the face a little differently than what I have her as right now. With your PC still having problems, list is... I guess the list of games you can play is getting smaller. Oh. Damn. Hopefully you can get it fixed soon. There we go. Let me rotate the camera a little bit. Something is off with the nose here. Ah! Stop. There we go. Let's see, where's his face in here? Right up there, okay. And then her other face, her other part of her face will be right up here. Seeing as the CPU. Yeah, I feel you on that, because I think my CPU needs either a complete change or a new one or something. Because mine is also fucky wucky. And I just, based on what I told you just now, I do not have the finances for that. Like, unfortunately, as much as I would love to be able to, like, buy stuff to upgrade my streams and make things better for you guys, that's just not in the cards right now. Not for a while, at the very least, unless I get a lucky break. But it is not looking like that is happening anytime soon. Go. All these guidelines out of the way. Snoot colored in. Alright. Now it's time to move on to Mr. Troublemaker up there. Get rid of her. I think his pose is already perfect, so I don't really need to worry about modifying it so much. Ooh, my camera's falling again. when you get a new rig or this one. You convinced. Yo, you got a VR chat, Abby? Ooh, or you're making one? Awesome. Yeah, Nakara, the Nakara Abby you saw, like, way back in the day has gotten an upgrade. I completely overhauled her since you last saw her. Completely new Abby. Well, not completely new anymore. She was made a while ago, but completely new to you. I actually just got back on VR chat after, like, quite a hiatus recently. Hey! Who just joined us? Welcome to the pack, Phelan. Is it Phelan? Fallon? I hope I said that right. But anyway, welcome in, welcome in. I hope you're having a good time. We're just doing some sketches. I did my werewolf sketch earlier today. Earlier this stream, I should say. That's not early today. And now I've just decided to try and sketch something new before I head out, because this is going to be a shorter stream today due to unexpected work calls. I love him flailing around here. I gotta figure out what, like, speed marks I want to draw to, like, show you that he's like, kicking and screaming. Fowlin? Oh, Fowlin or Fowlon, either one. Okay, I was close. But no cigar. Well, welcome in. You have a base model just in case the maker of the base model stops selling it. Smart. Now, let me see here. I gotta go find some, like, speed lines. Let me just... Ah! Came from the TikTok. Hey! Welcome in! Oh, yo, I just noticed Brandon West, thank you for the... sorry, Brandon West. I said that wrong. I read it wrong. Thank you for the donut. Alright, let me see. I think I'm gonna modify his face a little bit here. Just... Ah! Let me see. Speed lines animation. Now, what kind of speed line do I want? Or maybe not speed line is the wrong one, but... smear. I want like a smear. Okay. I think I see how I want to do this. Flapping and waving his arms like, ah! Oh, hydrate? Thank you. I put lemon in this one to make it really yummy. Whoop, that is not the right brush. Just like, I don't want to do it! Just look at him. Look at... It is straight out of Party Animals, actually. You are correct. You are correct, Fowlin. This is a piece I got inspired to do after the last time me and my boyfriend, who is the one pictured here, played Party Animals, because I figured out that during the lobby, like, wait times, I could pick people up, or, you know, sorry, not the lobby wait times, the end game, things, I could pick people up. So I kept trying to get him to come for a photo, and, well, this is the result you're seeing right here of how that went. Getting him to pose for a photo was not easy at all. There were many face kicks. Like a lot of face kicks. Yeah, really, this is something I drew after playing Party Animals. I just thought it was too funny to not turn into an image. And Rune was all for it, so I was just like, you know what, yeah, let's do it. Let's make it an image. And there we go, I just gotta... It's just so funny seeing it just feel like, ah! I'm so glad it turned out. I'm so glad it was sold. As like something out of Party Animals. That means I did my job right. You just kicking and screaming like, let me out, let me out! Wow, I'm just trying to hold him down. We're taking a photo! Nah, it's too high up. Let's do, we're taking a photo. It's gorgeous. It's beautiful. The drama. The betrayal. Oh, I forgot his tummy colors. Right there. That should work fine. Perfect. Let me get... Ah! Just a big old scream from him. Fun fact, he always does scream during these games. There we go. Alright, let me get this saved and I'll start wrapping it up here so I can hopefully try to get wound down enough to go to bed at a decent time. But yeah, thank you all so much for joining me today. I know this is a bit of a shorter stream than what I usually like to do, but, you know, things happen, work changes, so unfortunately I am going to end up calling it here tonight. So first of all, let me thank TikTok for y'all joining me today. This is the last stream of the week. I usually only stream Tuesdays to Thursdays, so there will be no more streams for this week. Hold on, I turned something on. There we go. So, yeah, there's going to be no more streams for this week. As for next week, schedule is still undecided. I usually post around Monday to Tuesday, so I will try to have something up around then for you guys to, on my story, for you guys to know what's happening this week. Otherwise, I will still try to post daily, like, a couple hours ahead of time what I'm going to be doing. So that way you can know, like, oh, hey, Nakara's going live, and she's doing this, and she's doing that. Ow! Thank you, Josh. So, TikTok, I hope you all have a wonderful rest of your night, and I'll catch you next time. Bye-bye. Alright, as for the rest of y'all over on Twitch, we are also heading out now, so thank you guys so much for joining me. I'm so glad to see you again, Josh. It's been awesome to catch up with you after so long. But yeah, same thing as them. No more streams for the rest of the week. Something will be decided around Sunday, Monday. And until then, I will raid you guys out to my friend Kumatsune SV, who's been doing a lot of spooky stuff lately. He's playing this game called Core Keeper right now. I have honestly, what? No! How sad. He's not allowing raids at this time. Okay, well, okay, we're gonna do something else then. One more for the run. Well, I guess we're raiding Rune again. He's playing Casting of Frank Stone. I have been wanting to see him finish this one, so this is perfect, getting to raid him over there. So yeah, and Josh, you'll get to meet him now. Alright, once again, thank you all so much for joining me. I hope you all have a wonderful rest of your night, day, whatever it is for you, and I will catch you next time. Bye-bye!